can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning, inside I'm hurting. This ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night.
We've got a capacity crowd here at the Pepsi Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. A contest between conferences. The Pepsi Center here in Denver, Colorado, where the Nuggets take their home floor. Tip-off goes to Denver. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Bryant. Nowitzki is out there with Bird. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Curry in at the point. Shot from 12, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. And here are the Hornets now. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think they're one of the few teams that can play that poorly and still almost come away with a win.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Charity stripe shot. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote-getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Now here's Garnett following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Westbrook with a wide-open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And Curry, here we go. Can't hit. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Kobe kicks to Chamberlain. Bird outside. He feeds it to Curry. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Kobe against Jordan. Got a piece of it. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he goes in for the dunk.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Kobe, here we go. No luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Westbrook kicks to Jordan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's James. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry dishes to Nowitzki. And the 3-ball is good. Nowitzki's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Westbrook kicks to James. Back to Westbrook. The dish to Garnett. Nice D from Nowitzki. Hornets trail by 9. Bird outside. 3-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Garnett's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Kicks it out to James. Garnett wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Hornets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The drive by Jordan. Misses from close range. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Nowitzki kicks to Curry. Good. He's got 7.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And 3 from Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Hornets trail by 6. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble 3-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Charlotte also making some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Johnson comes in for Bryant. And West subs in for Steph Curry.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnover.
Here's West following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And the basket by West. West has got his first bucket of the night.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now West following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. West with a wide open look. They get it back. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Durant the pass to O'Neal. Allen kicks to Davis. The pass to Harden. And there's the 3-second violation. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Russell Westbrook, number 1. James Harden is second.
Well, these two guys both were phenomenal last year, and either one would be a guy you want to make sure he gets the ball, especially late in a game that you want to win.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Brooklyn. And it's Johnson penetrating. Russell, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Fast break now for Charlotte. West with the ball, and the shot is good from Johnson.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
But Nuggets shooting 45% from the field early. For 3, Westbrook. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Garnett. James wide open. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And a wide open look for Jordan. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 7 points for Michael Jordan. West can't get it to go. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Denver on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about
a lot of face-up. Like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble fade.
Well, I tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard, I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
They've got Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Jordan dishes to Westbrook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Westbrook's got 5 points so far. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Here's LeBron in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Bryant. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Nowitzki.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing. Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
And the Hornets call time here.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Big group substitution here for Denver. O'Neal's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen comes in for LeBron. Allen's checked in for Michael Jordan. And James Harden subbed in for Russell Westbrook. It's blocked by Shaq.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
West outside. Pass to Mullen. Fires from 18. And the basket good. Mullen's got his first bucket in this one. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Pippen. Fires the 3. Here's Durant. Here's Shaq. Poke loose. It's stolen by Mullen. Allen against Johnson. Outside Mullen. Fires for 3. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Denver leading by 7. Harden with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wasted no time on that one. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. It's tipped. Shoots. And Harden with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. And the Nuggets lead by 14. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Hornets making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in for Malone. Nowitzki comes in for Karl Malone. Bird, he's checked in for Mullen. And it's Stephen Curry in for West.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Westbrook kicks to Garnett. Lets it go from 11. No good off the front iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, LeBron. And the second free throw, good. The last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Nowitzki, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Curry wide open. Charlotte again missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
Hornets trail by 17. Outside Curry to the right side. Here's Nowitzki. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now Jordan, he has 7. Here's Westbrook. James outside. Garnett the screen. James dishes to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron drives in. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Looking now at some numbers for Curry. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 23 points per, 7 assists and just over 2 steals. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Irving's checked in for Michael Jordan. And he makes both free throws. And here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And here's James outside. Another 3 for Denver.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Bird from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Larry Bird. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Irving drives in. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Some great play by Steph Curry tonight. He has 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Davis is checked in. And then for Charlotte, Russell, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Bryant comes in for Bird. And Iverson's subbed in for Magic Johnson. And stolen by Irving. James outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Jordan, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And Kobe gets it to go.
Kobe Bryant. Nuggets call timeout.
Denver calls timeout.
Nuggets dancers.
From deep, Harden. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half is now in the books. Nuggets lead by 15. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We were a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 27 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coming in off a tough game last time out for him, he's clearly turned the page and is bouncing back tonight in a big way. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
On defense, they've been all over the place, especially when it comes time to protecting the rim. They struggle in a lot of areas, but they got to toughen up inside. It's a tough matchup for them right now, but that interior presence has to improve if they want to chip away at that deficit.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
On the floor for Charlotte, Steph Curry's out there with Kobe. Then it's Bird. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nowitzki, no good. Denver leading by 15. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game. Dishes it to Bird. From outside, off the mark. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Curry passes to Nowitzki. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 19-point game. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got 5.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Garnett, the screen. Feeds to James. Left side, Westbrook. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. That's blocked by Bird. And here's Kobe for 3. No luck. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Jordan kicks to Garnett. He dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And the Hornets call time here. Johnson, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Hornets trail by 19. Down low, deflects the pass. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. No good. Nice D from Bird. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson attacking, and there's the defensive 3-second call.
Putting you in. Let's go.
Charlotte shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Shaq is checked in for Denver. Irving comes in for LeBron.
Julius Irving.
Here's Nowitzki. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 3rd assist on the night.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Westbrook kicks to Jordan. Kobe with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Nowitzki leading the charge. And stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Westbrook. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he gets it to go.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Johnson.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Denver. LeBron comes in for Irving. The Hornets also with a sub. Russell's checked in. Kicks it to Westbrook. It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Bryant. Jordan dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Tipped away. Clock at 6. That's blocked by Bird. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Westbrook. Bryant gets a wide open look. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And the dunk by James.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Johnson attacking. Now the feed to Russell. It's stolen by Garnett. One-on-one here. Here's Jordan, and he slams it one-handed.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
James in the post. Bird covering. Johnson against Jordan. Johnson kicks to Bird. Back to Johnson. Pass to Russell. Charlotte moving it around. The dish now to Johnson. Screen by Russell. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Denver calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Harden on the wing. That is good. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Listen, guys, James Harden, clearly the front runner for the best shooting guard in the NBA, arguably in the conversation for the best player in our league. And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
The Nuggets are gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And it's sent back by Russell. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Curry leading the charge. Johnson, good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Robertson kicks to Pippen. Fires the three. Harden missing again. Hornets trail by 14. Right side Curry. Johnson attacking. Johnson double team. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
Allen's checked in for James Harden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets. Even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner. Humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Knocks it loose. The shot's good from Robertson.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Up top, Curry, defended by Allen. On the wing, Mullen. He kicks it to Johnson. To the paint. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Johnson.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Curry passes to Mullen. The tray. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Mullen. And that's 12 points for Steph Curry.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And stolen by Russell. A fast break now for Charlotte. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Johnson.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
To the middle, here's Curry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Stephen Curry. Some changes for Charlotte. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Iverson comes in for Mullen. And West subs in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Curry.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Jordan against West. Inside, it's deflected. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Denver calls timeout.
Did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
From deep, James, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Denver on top, leading by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And the final period of play just about to start. Denver leading by 9. Durant is out there with Garnett. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Denver. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Kevin Durant. And James subbed in for Irving. Kobe dishes to Bird. Back to Kobe. He feeds it to Malone. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. James with the ball. No good with the elbow jumper. Hornets trail by 11. Nowitzki with the screen on Jordan. Nowitzki kicks to Bird. Nowitzki a screen. And there's the pass to Curry. Kobe dishes to Malone. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Bird with him. He's picked up by LeBron. Curry against Jordan. Curry can't get it to go.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
From deep, Jordan.
They haven't had as much success here in the second half from the three-point line, but that hasn't kept them from staying on the lead. They've missed more three-pointers this half, but they're still in good shape. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook with the down. Timeout, Charlotte.
Charlotte calls timeout.
We're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive. We have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
A 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average. But that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
A fast break now for Charlotte. Bird can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. How about Michael Jordan in this one? 13 points and 2 steals.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Well, Greg, in the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain...
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Stephen Curry.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Jordan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And he gets it to go. And that's 36 points for LeBron.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Curry against Westbrook. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Chamberlain, the pass to Nowitzki. No good. And it's Denver the other way. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The drive by James.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Johnson. And James pulls it down. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Curry with the 3. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 17 points for Steph Curry.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Nowitzki, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Bryant is checked in for Charlotte. Chamberlain kicks to Johnson. Chamberlain with a screen on Jordan. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's 21 points for Johnson.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Denver making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Johnson. To the left wing. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's LeBron. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Hornets trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And he banks in the layup.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Westbrook dishes to James. For the 3. Westbrook, no good.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
The Nuggets leading by 13. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists now tonight.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Charlotte calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Davis is checked in for Garnett. Pippen comes in for James. Allen's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. West against Harden. West passes to Malone. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Shaq.
And, you know, the NBA loves to experiment with different rules in different ways. The D-League last season used international rules for goaltending. And that small change makes a huge impact on the defensive end.
And for the international rules of goaltending, players are allowed to touch the ball after it hits the iron, even if it is over the cylinder.
I'm not sure if the NBA is going to adapt that rule, but I think it wouldn't be a big deal to adapt it because there aren't a lot of times that play happens in the game. I think it would be a small percentage of those plays over the course of the season.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
They get it back. Passes to Allen. Jump shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
And Kevin, such a sweet stroke from Ray Allen there. Pretty as a picture.
It's West with the drive. And that one's good. 1:24 left in the game. Here's Allen. Mullen with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Malone, a screen on Westbrook. West with the ball. Now Garnett defending. Malone. Denver grabs the miss.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Denver.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
4 on the clock. Malone kicks to Mullen. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Right side, Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Bill Russell.
17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Russell Westbrook.
That's off as well, so he misses both. To the inside, and stolen by LeBron. Pass to Westbrook. From outside the arc, and it's Westbrook again missing. And the miss. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And, Russell, obviously the fans were loving this win here tonight. What was your mindset coming into this particular matchup?
Just trying to come out and play our game. You know, we're a good team, especially at home. Did a good job of playing team ball tonight.
The fans were delighted, Russell. Thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.